Have you ever wondered why your Anthurium is still alive but never really grows? The new leaves are smaller than the old ones. The stems become weaker, and it hasn't produced a single flower for months, or even an entire year. Meanwhile, someone else's Anthurium is full of large, glossy leaves and blooms almost all year round. The truth is, the problem usually isn't the plant itself or the fertilizer you're using. In most cases, it comes down to the way we care for the plant every day. Just a few small mistakes can keep your Anthurium alive, but stop it from growing and flowering the way it should. In today's video, I'm going to share some simple but very effective Anthurium care tips that anyone can follow. Even if you're a beginner, if you watch until the end, I'm confident you'll learn a few easy changes that can make a big difference in your plant's health and help it grow much better. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Peaceful Garden. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our easy gardening tips and plant care guides. Now, let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about, and probably the most important factor, is light. Many people believe that because Anthuriums are shade tolerant, they can be placed anywhere inside the house. This is one of the biggest misunderstandings. Here's something very important to remember. Anthuriums can tolerate shade, but they do not like dark places. In nature, Anthuriums grow under the canopy of tropical rainforests. They are protected from harsh direct sunlight, but they still receive plenty of bright, filtered light throughout the day. That's the kind of environment where they naturally thrive. When we bring an Anthurium home, many people place it in a dark corner of the living room, under the stairs, or somewhere with very little natural light. At first, the plant still looks green, so it seems healthy, but in reality, it's only surviving, not thriving. When an Anthurium doesn't get enough light for a long time, it starts showing clear signs. The first sign is that the new leaves become smaller than the older ones. The second sign is long, weak stems. The plant is stretching toward the nearest light source. Another sign is that the leaves lose their rich green color and become lighter. And finally, the biggest concern for most people, the plant stops producing flowers. This happens because the plant doesn't have enough energy. Instead of making flowers, it uses all of its energy just to stay alive. So where should you place your Anthurium? From my experience, the best place is near a bright window, a glass door, or a covered balcony where it receives plenty of natural light without the hot afternoon sun shining directly on the leaves. If your home doesn't get enough natural light, try moving the plant outside for 1 or 2 hours of gentle morning sunlight once a week. After a few weeks, you'll often notice stronger stems, darker green leaves, and healthier overall growth. Here's another simple tip that many people overlook. About once a week, rotate your pot about a quarter turn. Since light usually comes from one direction, the plant naturally leans toward it. Rotating the pot helps every side of the plant receive light more evenly, so it grows straighter, fuller, and more balanced. The second secret is watering correctly. This is probably the most common mistake beginners make. Most people think that watering more often will help the plant grow faster. But with Anthuriums, the opposite is usually true. Anthuriums can handle slightly dry soil much better than constantly wet soil. One thing many people don't realize is that the roots need oxygen as much as they need water. If the potting mix stays wet all the time, the tiny air spaces fill with water. Without enough oxygen, the roots become weak and may begin to rot. That's why some Anthuriums still have green leaves but stop growing, produce no new leaves, and become weaker over time. Instead of watering on a fixed schedule, such as every 2 or 3 days, always check the soil first. Simply stick your finger about 1 inch, 2 to 3 centimeters, into the potting mix. If it still feels cool and moist, wait a little longer. If the top layer has started to dry out, then it's time to water. When you water, do it slowly and thoroughly until water drains out from the bottom of the pot. Then empty the saucer underneath so the roots are never sitting in standing water. If possible, water your Anthurium in the morning. This gives the plant plenty of time to absorb moisture during the day, and the leaves dry more quickly, reducing the risk of fungal diseases. At this point, Take a moment to look at your own Anthurium. If it's growing slowly, producing small leaves, blooming less often, or developing yellow leaves, there's a good chance the problem is related to one of the two things we just talked about, light and watering. Now let's move on to the rest of the care tips. Once your Anthurium has the right light and proper watering, these simple habits will help it grow stronger, produce larger leaves, and bloom more often. Secret number 3. Healthy roots. Healthy roots are the foundation of a healthy plant. If the roots stay wet for too long, they can begin to rot. When that happens, your Anthurium will grow slowly, no matter how much fertilizer you use. That's why a well-draining potting mix is so important. A mix of cocoa coir, pine bark, and a little perlite or pumice works very well because it holds enough moisture while still allowing air to reach the roots. If the soil is still wet after 2 or 3 days, or if roots are growing out of the drainage holes, it's time to repot. Secret number 4. Fertilize correctly. More fertilizer doesn't mean faster growth. Feed your Anthurium every 3 to 4 weeks during the growing season with a balanced fertilizer. Always follow the recommended amount. Too much fertilizer can burn the roots and slow down healthy growth. Also, never fertilize dry soil or a newly repotted plant. Give the roots time to recover first. Secret number 5. Humidity and clean leaves. Anthuriums are tropical plants, so they enjoy humid air. If the leaf tips turn brown, the air may simply be too dry. You can increase humidity by grouping plants together, placing a tray of water nearby, or using a humidifier. Also, wipe the leaves with a soft, damp cloth every couple of weeks. Clean leaves absorb more light, making it easier for the plant to grow and stay healthy. Don't forget to remove old yellow leaves and faded flowers so the plant can focus its energy on new growth. Secret number 6. Watch your plant. Your Anthurium will always give you clues. Small new leaves usually mean it needs more light. Yellow leaves with wet soil often mean the roots are staying too wet. Brown leaf tips may be caused by low humidity or too much fertilizer. The sooner you notice these signs, the easier they're to fix, helping your plant stay healthy before small problems become bigger ones. And finally, be patient. Don't keep moving your plant or changing your care routine every week. Anthuriums need time to adjust, and healthy growth doesn't happen overnight. With enough light, proper watering, healthy roots, and consistent care, your plant will reward you with bigger leaves, stronger growth, and beautiful flowers. Remember, healthy plants don't come from miracle products. They come from understanding what your plant needs and giving it consistent care. I hope these tips help you grow a healthier and happier Anthurium. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Peaceful Garden, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experience and answer your questions. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, happy gardening, and I'll see you in the next video.